Hello guys, welcome to Asian Petrol. Today we have the new 2022 Genesis G80 with 3.5 liter twin turbocharged gasoline engine plus the sport trim. So we're going to show you the headlamp system, the tail lamp system, and also show you the interior including the ambient light, and we're going to go for a night drive. Genesis logo on the top, same crest grille. We also have a two-lined DRL right there, and let me just put a B-roll showing you the headlamp system. That's DRL, headlamp, high beam, turn signal. There's no fog lamp, and this is what horn sounds like. And because we have this sports appearance package, we have a little bit different looking low bumper designs. Air curtains on the side. That's radar sensor for the adaptive cruise control, 360 camera. So it looks like that. I really like this red color. So let me know how do you like it in the comment section, please. And our tester is wearing 20-inch rims. It's wearing 245 40 by 20 inch up front. It's wearing a Michelin PS4S tires, and it's wearing 275 35 by 20 at the rear. And one funny thing is they painted front calipers red, but not the rear one. So I don't know what the story is. If you get the sports trim, you get this sort of new 20-inch rims, chrome type. I think it looks pretty all right. Side repeater on the side, still Genesis sloping roof lines, and like I told you, see, not painted. So there we have it, and really love this line. It also works as a spoiler, looking at it from here, and two lines tail lamp system, G80 Genesis all-wheel drive system, and we have a good looking dual exhaust on the bottom. Okay, trunk is pretty much the same, and there's also puddle lamp here, and this is what key fob looks like. You can lock the car, start the car, and we have these buttons here, and you can move the Genesis G80 backward. And when you do, I really like the you see that the guideline, the backup lamp. It's really interesting. And you can also move it forward. And you know, if somebody steps in, it will not run you over. So it's a nice feature. So let me just lock it. You can shut off the car. Okay? Okay, now let me just show you the second row seats. Self-closing doors right there. Good armrest here, and we have lots of buttons here, and this we also have a carbon bits here and there. That's for the sports trim only, and let me just walk you through. You can recline the seats. Goes quite far. 3-stage heated and ventilation seats. You can also turn these monitors on and off like that, and you can choose the left one to control the left one, go right one to the control the right one. That's the lock button. Genesis control, volume, mute, seek, home, menu, and that's more right sunshades for the rear. Let me also show you the screen right here. They tell you the time. It is December 1st, 7:04 p.m. I'm getting hungry. Where you are, Mapogu, Seoul, Korea. It's about 0 degrees Celsius. Air quality good. So pretty good. You can choose the climates. You can play with it. Set it from here. You don't have to ask the driver. And you can also go to map, see where you are. Make sure he's not kidnapping you. If you play golf, you can search which golf course you want to go to, favorite recent visits, real estate mode. I don't know. I don't know what that is. And you can also change the radio, music, video, DMB. DMB is actually something for Korean market only. Yeah, it's a TV. Yeah. Okay. Let's just shut it off. You can use it like that. You can check the weather. Sports weather is very good because, you know, whether you do car wash or not within 6 hours, it's very critical. I think I can use the camera to see if there's any zombies out there. And sports, you can check the scores. We have an LG K-League and everything. Golf, volleyball. Oh, okay. The ventilation seat was on, so it was cold. So you can change the moon lamp here. Moon lamp only, it's right here. Do you see that? It's only right there. There's no strip for the second row passengers. So you can do many things from here. Okay, so yeah. Also, they said AGR certified and recommended. So the seats are very comfortable. We have a red pipings here, patterns, because this is the sports trim. Yeah, so looks pretty good. Okay, now let me just move to the front first row seats and show you the car from there. Okay, a material check. You know, before we do, we even have a little window right there, large side mirror, so visibility is quite nice in here. Same thing, leather. That's carbon fiber for the sport trim. Lexicon sound system, gonna let you hear it. Even soft to the bottom, carpeted, and also right there, carbon bed, because this is the sport trim. Okay, we have a wireless charging pad right there. Few charging ports. You know, good armrest with some 12-volt charging, and that's USB charging port for two black boxes that records what's going on for about was it like 12 hours or something like that. Okay, leather everywhere, so looks pretty good. And you know, really wish Genesis would give this 3-spoke steering wheel for every Genesis G80, because I think it looks much better, right? So it looks younger and more sporty. So guys, do let me know, what do you think about the steering wheel? And we have a good looking 12.3-inch gauge cluster and 14.5-inch infotainment screens. And this oil temperature, torque, and turbo, that's only for the sports trim. And you can also turn the 3D gauge cluster. Do you see the difference? I can, but I don't know if my GoPro will pick it up. But there's actually two 3D camera sensor right there. I'm not really a big fan because it sometimes makes me dizzy. You know, just flat 2D is good enough for me. All right, so the steering wheel feels very nice, and we have a 14.5-inch screen. It's really large, and you can control it through the Genesis control. First, I really didn't like the Genesis control, but as I used it a little bit more and more, I'm kind of loving it, because it's a bit far away, right? It's large and it's a bit far away, so you can just go to map and you can zoom out. It's a very good map. You can go to home again, put the destinations, and you usually can do it. It's not in English, but because it's Korean spec model, but you usually can do it with the what do you call it, the voice command. It works very nicely. And let me just show you moon lamp brightness to the maximum, and let's change the color. Let me just go one by one. Aquamarine white, there's some purple, ruby red, garnet red, sard browns, emerald blue greens, that's a Lamy Mar blue greens, Jerkon blue, I don't know who makes these names, Caton blue, lapis blue, sapphire violets. Okay, all the things in here, it's touch sensitive, but it's a very good one. It gives you haptic feedback, and it's very quick to respond, so I have zero complaints about it. And we have, like I told you, Genesis control, auto hold. And some of you guys asked me about this P and park, and how to use this. Let's say you park the car, right? And you know, you usually when you shut off the car, it's automatically Let me just show you. When you right now we're in reverse, but if you turn it, it just goes into the parking automatically. So let's say you double park or something, then when you shut off the car, just press this and it goes to the neutral. Okay, you can go back to parking, but you put it like this and exit. So if somebody has to move your car, somebody can do it. Okay, so that's what it is for. 2 cup holders, drive mode selector. We can choose amount, comfort, sports. Sports plus mode automatically kills the ESC, and this is something new for Genesis G80 Sports. Sports does not give you any more power. Still, we have a 3.5 liter twin turbo producing about 380 horsepower, 390 pound-feet of torque. But this will give you launch control and also Sports Plus mode and rear steering wheel system. So now I think I showed you everything. So now let's go out and drive this car. Okay. Okay, that's the DRL headlamp, high beam. So it's really bright. So when you turn off the car, it says Genesis right there. Do you see it? And pretty good. Okay, now let's go drive this car. Okay, on the road with new 2022 Genesis G80 Sports, and when you drive in the comfort mode, it just feels like any other Genesis G80. It's quiet. We have double laminated windows all around, and visibility is also very nice. We have a good side mirrors, large windows all around. We also have blind spots, alert system, and also monitoring system. So, and also large head-up display on the top. So it's quite pleasant place to be in. You know, except these carbon fiber bits, and except for the red accents all over, it feels just like any other Genesis G80 models. We also have a auto start and stop, so it will kill the engine to save fuel. But you know, this is 5.2 kilometers per liter. This isn't exactly the efficient car. So if you want efficient car, Genesis also sells Genesis G80 with 2.5 liter turbo. That's we showed you with the new Kia Stinger. It's a lovely engine, feels smooth and just very eager to pull all the way up to the red line. And we also have a auto hold, so you don't have to keep on pressing on the brake. So it's quite nice. It's really liking the 3-spoke steering wheel design. Okay, let me just let you see it. In comfort mode, even in comfort mode, it pulls very nicely. And because this is the sport trim, it also comes with rear steering wheel system. So in low speed, it will turn the opposite way to reduce the turning radius, but in higher speed, it will turn the same way to increase the stability. And we also have a lead car alert system, says leading vehicle is driving away. So if you are not supposed to be, texting, but if you don't notice the lead car departing, then it will let you know. And we also have adaptive cruise control with stop and go functionality. So, if the lead car stops, the Genesis G80 will stop. And if the lead car departs within 5 seconds, it will automatically follow. So, we have lots of traffic here in Korea. I'm sure you guys have lots of traffic in LA, in US and North America. This will save your ankle, okay? Okay, so much talking. Right now we're in comfort mode. Even in comfort mode, I cannot even speak. It pulls very nicely, but still gently. We also have a 4-wheel steering wheel system, rear steering wheel system. So I think this guy will handle very nicely tomorrow. We're doing the night drive first because I have a dinner meeting with my old colleagues from LG. So yeah, so let me just put a B-roll showing you the handling capability. How was it? I think it will do very nicely. Now let me just put the car into sports mode. Sports is nothing new. Wow, I really like this 3.5 liter twin turbo. It really pulls hard. It sounds pretty good too. Right now we have the active sound design in off. It still sounds plenty nice. You know, it sounds pretty nice from inside, but I really wish it sounded a little bit louder from outside, because you know, this is the sports trim, right? You know, sports trim does not give you any more horsepower like I told you, but it will give you sports plus mode with launch control and rear steering wheel system. And boy, this really, oh my God. Banging my head on the ceiling. But sports plus mode, when you do put it into sports mode, it holds the gear longer. It even downshifts to sport braking. You see that right there. So it's really nice. I think they Genesis tried to make just a 3.5 liter turbo regular one, just a luxury sedan, but with the sports plus mode, sports trim. Sorry. For collision warning, I won't hurt you, Genesis G80. But with the sports plus mode or the sports package, I think they really wanted to give a little bit more character to the Genesis G80. We're also given paddle shifters, but the materials I think is same as any other Genesis G80. It's not something special or anything like that. But let me just show you 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So yeah, it's in sports plus mode. It really shifts more aggressively. This is built in-house by Hyundai and Genesis, and you know, I think they're very on par with the ZF 8-speed automatic, but in the Sports Plus mode with the Sport trim, I think it's shift even more aggressively. It will feel very brutal. So making this car feel like a whole different car, and I really like Genesis doing that. You know, if you want comfortable sedan, you can go with regular Genesis G80 with a 3.5 liter twin turbo. Even that guy is quick, but if you want something even better, something more sporty, you can choose this guy and have some fun. And now let me just show you the active sound design. This is the off. This is smallest. Already can hear it. And this is moderate. Largest. So one more time. This is off. Off. Largest. Oops. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, one more time. This is off. Largest. Some say it looks like VTEC kicking in, but I mean, I really like the fact that you can just turn it off. I mean, I have no problem with off, but largest, yeah, it is too much, but definitely turn it off. We have a camera detector right here, and this navigation knows where it is exactly. So if you set the the one funny thing is, in Sports Plus mode, it will not engage the smart cruise control. Okay, so we'll show you a little bit more about the smart cruise control. But now let me just foot to the bottom, Sports Plus mode. God, and the brake system is really nice. I feel bad because this car is brand new, 1,248 kilometers, and I'm driving it hard. Yeah. Whoa. So compared to 2.5 liter turbo, I mean 2.5 liter turbo feels very smooth and nice, but this guy just pulls like train maniac. Compared to like a BMW, Mercedes, you know, I had driven this car not long ago, but it was a rainy day, so I just got it one more time. I called the Hyundai guy. Says, you know, we have this new one. It's pretty much the same. Do you want it? I said yes. Just another excuse to drive and have fun with you guys. But yeah, this guy feels very stable. God, you can really feel the rear wheel steering wheel system working. Yeah, you can really feel it working. And one thing I noticed is the headroom. Headroom is, I think it's pretty alright from the second row seats, but from the driver's seat, if you have the seats in you know, correct positions, my hair sort of brushes against the ceiling. So if you're taller, I'm about 6'2". If you're taller, then make sure you have a seat on the driver's seat and make the final decision. Like I told you, we have a launch control for this sports trim. All you need to do is put the car into Sports Plus mode, disengage the second ESC off, foot on the brake, full throttle, system ready, go. So yeah, I think it will be no problem. 5 seconds, 0 to 60, no problem. So yeah, let's just put the car into Sports Plus mode and keep on driving. So rear steering wheel, we can really feel it working. And turning radius, yeah, seems to be improved. And most importantly, the high speed stabilization becomes much better. Okay, we also have adaptive cruise control. Okay, like I told you, it would not go into adaptive cruise control. So let me just put it into a comfort mode. So like I told you, the navigation system knows where the cameras are exactly. So even if I tell it to go faster, let's say 90, it will not go because it knows we're in the average speed zone. So, okay. And it's a cold day, so let me just turn on the steering wheel. So it's a very comfortable system, delicate system. So we'll just you just set the cruise control and lane keepers in, and it will do everything for you. And it will even turn the steering wheel. I mean to change the lanes for you, but because by the law you're supposed to have your hands on the steering wheel, and if it detects you having your hands on the steering wheel, it will change the lanes for you. So yeah, it's halfway. So, but I really like the fact that the Genesis, Kia, and Hyundai is, you know, trying new things. When it's not dotted, it will not go. Right, it knows. So, one more time. So it wants you to have the your hands on the steering wheel, because by the law you're supposed to have your hands on the steering wheel all the time. Okay. We also have a Lexicon sound system, so let me just let you hear it. So yeah, I think it sounds pretty nice. Yeah, my favorite sound system, I'm not an expert, but I really like the Lexicon sound system. Okay, for this last time, let me just put the active sound design into the largest and let you enjoy it. You can already hear it. Can you hear it? Oh my goodness. Wow. The rear steering wheel system really makes this car turn around. Wow. I'm not sure if I can make the tire squeak tomorrow, because this just turns very nicely. Low center of gravity, yes, compared to Genesis GV80, and even compared to regular Genesis G80, this handles much better. It just behaves much differently because we have a rear wheel steering wheel system plus the Sports Plus mode. The logic, the shifting logic, even it's very aggressive. It just goes bam, bam. So I don't know. I mean, let me know. Would you like to buy your Genesis G80 with the sports trim or package, which will give you, you know, hotter shift, Sports Plus mode, launch control, and rear wheel steering wheel system. I love the rear wheel steering wheel system, but yeah, let me know. This sounds like a V8 or something. Yeah, I mean, if you like this sort of a sound, I guess you can like it too. So yeah. Alright guys, this has been a night drive with the new 2022 Genesis G80 Sport. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be back with much more. So if you love cars and car reviews, please do support us by subscribing to our channel, and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. Thank you guys, see you soon. You know, be careful about the COVID variants, so stay healthy and see you guys soon. Bye bye.